Hi everyone. Welcome to the end of January and the beginning of February. I don't know about you, but I am very much ready for January to be over. It's been definitely a month full of disruption, just like my guides told me it would be. We've had health issues and doctor's appointments. We've had an ER visit for one of the kids. We've had lice outbreaks. So we've been fighting lice for several weeks now. Plans going awry, all sorts of things. The whole month has just been chaotic and really, really tiring. So I am very, very ready for February. I'm ready for the disruption of January to be over. So, with that being said, I hope January has not been quite as challenging for you as it has been for us. But if it has, here's hoping that February will be better. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see what my guides have to say. Today I was led to the Lakota Sweat Lodge cards, so we will see what they tell us that February has in store. All right, we have Mimi, or water. This speaks to me of emotion and flow, going with the flow. Definitely flowing water. So this card, because it's water, speaks to the fluidity of life and definitely movement, as I already mentioned, movement and fluidity, emotion. The overall feeling I get is going with the flow. The book information with the card, the key word offered is creativity. Overall, the impression that I get is, again, fluidity, going with the flow, moving along. I just keep getting the repetition of moving, going with the flow. So it sounds like, it feels like February then is going to be a month of movement. The energy is going to be of movement, and it feels not like we're being swept away. Kind of feels more like a lazy river. They sometimes call them, like in amusement parks, where the water is nice and slow moving, and you just kind of get on a raft and you just float, right? So that's the way it feels to me. So it feels like we're moving away from things. So long as we go with the flow and we don't try to hold on to anything too much, don't try to stand in one place, don't try to hold on to the past, and just flow with things. It feels like it's going to be easy. It's not going to be a big rush, like, it's not like we're in rapids or in a really fast moving river or flood. It's just a nice gentle current. So it kind of feels like it is going to be a nice break from after the disruption of January. And so I am getting pictures of, again, that lazy river. You'll occasionally have a feature, like I'm specifically thinking of one that I used to go to a lot that had a mushroom that rained down water, So there will be little bit things showering us along the way, and whether that's showering us with blessings or showering us, bringing rain showers that we don't necessarily want. They're going to be gentle. It's really all going to be in how you look at it. You can be floating down that river and see this water falling down as, something that's unwanted, or it can be a nice refreshing shower in the heat. It's really going to be all more in how we look at it, how we frame it and interpret it as we flow along the river. So go with the flow as much as possible. And if you think that something is going to be negative, if you think of it as negative, it's going to be a challenge. But if you can reframe what occurs during this flow as positive or neutral, or just consider that it's a neutral thing, you'll have a more enjoyable time on the river of change. There we go. The river of change is the month. So with that being said, let's see what the Archangel Raphael healing oracle cards have to tell us about what we can really do to most use this energy of flow and creativity to our advantage, to our healing advantage in February. So for the greatest healing in February, using those energies, taking greatest advantage of those energies of flow is meditation. That seems, if you practice meditation, that makes sense, probably to you. If you don't practice meditation, now's going to be a good time to start. In my experience, a daily meditation practice has been the absolute best way to go with the flow. In meditation, you're observing what happens inside you without reacting to it. This is something that, again, I've been doing a meditation practice, I don't even know for how long now, but consistently for a couple, 3 years now maybe. It really does make a big difference. I've declared 2019 to be my year of freedom, and one of those things that I'm free of is freedom from reactivity. So when things in life don't go the way I want them to, I'm not immediately reacting with fear or anger. And so a big part of becoming less reactive is having a regular meditation practice. It can be more than once a day, but definitely daily meditation practice. And I noticed the difference very much in a day when I have not meditated. For example, in the morning, first thing in the morning is usually the best chance I have before the kids wake up. It makes a huge difference. So it helps us really go with the flow so that we see what's happening to us and we feel the response that comes up in us. But when we don't fight it, we just observe it and don't get too caught up in it, then that allows us to make better decisions. And so the meditating will really help us better go with that flow and be creative and find our opportunities. That's another thing. Meditating helps us find our opportunities, recognize the opportunities that come our way. Lots of opportunities come up, lots of things come up, and sometimes we can get too caught up in fear or anger, or those are the two big ones, right? Because anger really usually is just coming out of fear, but those are the two big ones that can really get us. But sometimes we can get too excited about something too, getting too excited, too attached to an outcome. That's what really holds us back. So to go with the flow, we need to be able to sit back a bit and look at things fairly objectively, and that's what meditation helps us do. The meditation offered for the Lakota Sweat Lodge cards is I release myself into the moment, into the flow of time, events, cycles, and emotions, and I find grace and fertile ground along the way. To me, that is pretty much the essence of meditation. And the prayer offered by the meditation card is, Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. So this month, if you don't already meditate, give it a shot. Really start focusing on it. Find a guided meditation. It doesn't have to be sitting in silence. Do moving meditation. There are all sorts of meditation out there. Experiment. Find the one that works best for you. Find a couple that work best for you. But meditation will definitely help us to get in the flow and just move with the flow. Here's the prayer that we can use this month, maybe at the beginning of a meditation or at the end of meditation, to help us really focus on going with the flow and being in the moment. Dear Archangel Raphael, dear God, please help me. Please guide my mind and help me relax into this moment, to flow with the rivers of life, to be in every moment, to experience it to the full, so that I focus on being rather than doing, knowing that being in the moment helps to refresh me and heal me. and leads me to the moments of greatest opportunity, fertility, and creativity. So that I may find my greatest peace, my greatest health, my greatest happiness, and help others to do the same. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Bright blessings to you through the month of February.